Holy King David IV, the Builder of Georgia. January 26. A young king inherits a devastated Georgia and, through faith and strategic leadership, liberates his nation from foreign rule and initiates a spiritual revival. Holy King David IV, known to his people as the Builder, ascended the throne of Georgia in the year 1089. He was then but 16 years of age. His inheritance was a kingdom brought low, devastated by the relentless incursions of the Seljuk Turks, an era remembered as the Great Turkish Onslaught. During this time, the land itself suffered profoundly. Cities and venerable churches lay in ruins, and monasteries, once centers of spiritual life, were despoiled. The populace, facing such widespread destruction, often fled to the relative safety of the mountains. It was from these dire circumstances that the young King David, guided by profound faith, equipped with brilliant military foresight, and demonstrating wise statecraft, began the work of liberating his nation. He sought to unify the fractured kingdom and to usher in a golden age of spiritual and cultural renewal. His deep personal piety, his steadfast defense of the Orthodox faith, and his establishment of a strong Christian kingdom bore witness to his holiness, leading to his glorification as a saint. The Orthodox Church commemorates his memory on January 26. Upon his accession, King David faced a realm not merely challenged, but profoundly wounded. The spiritual and moral fabric of the nation had been strained by years of foreign occupation and internal strife. Recognizing with clarity that the path to national revival lay inextricably linked with spiritual renewal, King David undertook a significant reform. In the year 1103, he convened the Council of Ruisi-Urbnisi. This pivotal church council addressed critical internal ecclesiastical issues, seeking to restore order and integrity within the church. It acted to remove clergy who, through their conduct, had proven unworthy of their sacred calling, thus purifying the spiritual leadership. Furthermore, the council consolidated the church's vital role in the national liberation effort, affirming its place as the spiritual heart of the kingdom. This decisive action by King David fortified the moral and spiritual foundation of his reign, preparing the ground for the arduous tasks that lay ahead. It demonstrated his understanding that true strength derived from faithfulness to God and the purity of the church. With the spiritual foundation strengthened, Saint David turned his attention to the temporal defense of his people. He understood that liberation required a dedicated and disciplined force. He initiated a comprehensive military reorganization, creating a formidable standing army, trained and committed to the defense of Georgia. This was not a swift, impulsive act, but a systematic and patient endeavor. He began the slow, demanding work of clearing the land of the invaders, reclaiming fortresses and territories piece by piece. Each recovered stronghold, each liberated village, was a testament to his strategic brilliance and the fortitude of his troops. These methodical steps prepared Georgia for the ultimate confrontation, building not only military might, but also the resolve of a nation determined to regain its freedom under God's providence. The defining moment of King David's reign arrived on August 12, 1121, with the Battle of Digori. Here, Saint David and his Georgian army, numbering approximately 55,000, faced a massive coalition force. This opposing army, composed of Seljuk Turks, Arabs, and other regional powers, was estimated to be around 300,000 strong. The disparity in numbers was overwhelming. Before the engagement, the king inspired his troops, reminding them that they were fighting not merely for land or glory, but for their Orthodox faith and the very existence of their nation. He called upon them to place their trust in God. The ensuing Georgian victory was so complete and decisive that it broke the power of the Seljuk Turks in the region and secured Georgia's independence. This triumph, against such immense odds, has been regarded by the faithful as a miraculous manifestation of divine aid, a testament to King David's unwavering faith and the prayers of his people. Following the triumph at Digori, King David achieved another significant milestone, the liberation of the Georgian capital, Tbilisi, in 1122. This venerable city had endured foreign rule for 400 years. Its reclamation symbolized the full restoration of Georgian sovereignty. King David made Tbilisi his royal seat, establishing it as the administrative and cultural heart of his unified kingdom. Importantly, his governance of the newly liberated capital was marked by a policy of peace and tolerance. He protected the rights of all citizens, including the Muslim and Jewish communities residing within the city. This approach reflected a Christian understanding of justice and compassionate rule, demonstrating that his vision for Georgia was one of unity and respect for all its inhabitants, under the aegis of Orthodox Christian principles. Beyond his military and political accomplishments, King David was a man of profound faith and extensive learning. He was a gifted hymnographer, expressing his deep spiritual life through liturgical poetry. His most renowned work, the Hymns of Repentance, stands as a testament to his humility, his theological knowledge, and his personal struggle for spiritual perfection. These hymns reveal a king who understood the need for constant self-examination and repentance before God. He also devoted significant resources to the advancement of spiritual culture. He founded and generously endowed numerous churches and monasteries throughout his realm. Most notably, he established the Galata monastery complex, which he envisioned and brought into being as a major center of learning, theology, and culture, often referred to as a New Jerusalem or Second Athens. Under his patronage, Galati became a beacon of Orthodox education and artistry, drawing scholars and artisans. In a final act of profound Christian humility, Saint David gave a specific command regarding his burial. He instructed that he be interred at the entrance of his beloved Galati monastery. His wish was to be laid beneath a stone in the floor of the gatehouse, so that all who entered the sacred grounds would be compelled to step upon his grave. This gesture revealed his deep awareness of human sinfulness and his desire for constant prayer from those who passed over him, even in death. He passed into eternal rest on January 24, 1125, leaving behind a unified, spiritually renewed, and independent Georgia, a legacy forged in faith and service to God and his people. His life remains a witness to the transformative power of Orthodox Christian leadership.